Hello. Hello, cuties. Hello. Good morning. Hope y'all are doing good. I am back for the 1000th time. Ooh, ooh. But I'm back for the 1000th time. Oh yeah, you saw what I was doing, right? Yeah. but yeah, I'm back for the 1000th. Oh. But yeah, I'm back for the 1000th time, and I won't have to deal with no more brothers. There's nobody here right now because my grandparents and everybody walks during the day. So watch this. Fuck you all. Okay, I'm just messing. I love my grandparents, but I'm fucking alone, and this is great. So now I have all the privacy in the world. So if anybody decides to play a moan sound using sound alerts, I'm not fucked, and I won't be judged. So this is perfect. This is like 100% perfect. I really did miss y'all guys. I really did. And I apologize for yesterday for not being able to stream, but today I am making up for that. And we are just going to be watching videos. And holy shit, there's some really good shit here. Because I feel like chilling today, talking with y'all and all that. And all that shit. But anyway, yeah. I hope y'all are doing great today, and I'm in a very good mood, and I'm not going to have my mood ruined anymore because there's no annoying ass brothers or anything. Everything's just going to be perfect. And I'm very happy. Very happy. This angel can finally stretch her small wings and be able to breathe a little bit now. So now I am happy. Very happy. Sorry. I was having to really focus on typing there. Yeah, I had to really focus on typing. Also, I'm going to go look on my Wi-Fi thing. Because I'm thinking I'm having a little bit of Wi-Fi performance drops. Whoops. So I'm going to check and see what's up. If there's anything I can do. And holy shit, forgot. When I get paid this Wednesday, I got like a bill and shit to pay. $91 and something. No, actually, I only got 2 devices connected. Wow. 2 devices connected to my internet. Then I'm just going to close that just to get rid of that. But yeah. I really did miss y'all, and let's get into it. Oh yeah, also I do watch Moist Critical, by the way. He's pretty cool. Why do I keep seeing that? That's so fucking... I've been seeing this for years. Why the fuck is it showing me that? I don't want to see someone's tongue doing this. I want to fucking see that shit. Also, what the hell? This came out of nowhere. What the fuck? Oh yeah, you know what? It's from my Watch Later playlist. You know why? Because I still have that playlist years later from when I was a kid. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out what I'm wanting to watch. But oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Actually, the the person that I usually watch is making some new videos. Or has made new videos. Can you make a pizza using only power tools? What?
Alright guys, so today we have something very special. I have a special guest, my brother, and we are going to be making a pizza.
I didn't even know he had a brother. What the fuck?
But the caveat is that we're only allowed to use power tools. So it should be very interesting.
Yeah, I am really tired.
First thing we're doing is we're going to make our dough. Because the dough has to sit for 24 hours. What we're going to do, we have to put yeast in there.
Put yeast in there, yeast and sugar, and that's it, I think. I don't even know.
Also, I didn't even know.
So,
Also, I didn't even know he had a damn brother in the first place.
Is
What the
I
hell?
bought a concrete mixer off of Amazon. So I gotta stir that up?
Not yet. It has to, like, come alive. I think so.
Did I have to stir it to make it alive?
Sure, go ahead, yeah.
Okay. Should I just give it, you think?
Yeah, just go ahead, just give it to it. That's alive. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, that's stirred.
That's stirred. It's alive. I mean, it's not spilled out. But I mean.
I knew that was gonna splash water and shit everywhere. I actually knew that was gonna happen.
We can strip it up and put it back in.
More stuff is gonna get knocked all over the place anyway.
That's true. Yeah. So we need sugar in that. It's sugar. Yeast.
I knew that was
water.
gonna happen.
Oh, both flours over here.
Well,
put that sugar in
you're
there.
using power
how many
tools
cups was
to
it
make a
for
pizza.
the full hour?
What do you expect?
Are we on a
It's
time?
gonna be very messy.
I mean, it's coming alive.
1 teaspoon of white sugar.
How much is a teaspoon?
Which I don't have.
Let's just do a third cup.
A third cup is definitely that's way too much.
Halfway. Just fill that up. That's a third of a cup. Fill that up halfway. We're gonna abide by the rules of good enough.
Actually, you want to know how much a teaspoon is?
Do you know? About that much?
That much.
Sure. Yeah. You let that sit. You let that sit. You let that marinate. I think we need a tea. No. The recipe. We need a cup.
We need 2.5 cups of flour.
2.5 cups of flour?
I think.
I don't know. Check
As you guys can see, we are so prepared.
We are testing you to see if you're aware of the processes of making pizza.
2.5 cups bread flour.
2.5 cups of bread flour. Okay.
That right there says bread flour.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Pour it in like.
Oh, I'm gonna pour it in your cup.
Oh, okay.
This is teamwork.
Freeball it, yeah. We need to fill that all the way up. Yeah. Yeah. It's all right. That's okay.
1.
Yeah. 1.
You're really bad at catching this stuff.
You're bad at pouring it. And we need a half full.
Hello, Alex. Thank you so much. I missed y'all so much.
Yeah, that's enough. That's
I'm
enough.
glad to see you and everybody else again.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. All right. I'm getting so dirty already.
Oh, this is only the start.
I know.
This is just the beginning.
Oh god. And now we need olive oil. How much?
I didn't grab olive oil.
You can grab olive oil.
Don't.
Hey.
Don't do that.
Hi.
What did you do?
Don't do that.
Okay,
You're going to
extra
regret
virgin olive
that.
oil.
All right.
2 tablespoons.
This needs to go right.
You
Olive
don't have
oil
my
too much
Twitter,
will make
don't
it
you?
awful.
That's not 2
Why
tablespoons.
did you try to find
You
my
don't think?
Twitter, by the way? You would have known.
All right.
But
I'll show you 2 tablespoons.
helping mom move and all that, that's why
This is gonna be the best pizza you've ever had in your life.
It was very stressful.
You know what? I trust you.
I'm a chef, basically.
Flour, olive oil,
yeah, good point.
and the salt.
Let's see here. We need
Shot
1
box.
teaspoon.
What the fuck is the
Good
chat
thing I know
box
exactly
doing?
how much that is.
Awesome. There's probably gonna be a lot of salt actually, but it's a full teaspoon. Keep going. I don't think it's a teaspoon.
Oh! I had it on the wrong layer thing, that's why.
That's a teaspoon.
Yeah.
It wasn't on the
Yeah.
layers. I didn't have it on the
You know
top
what?
of the layers.
We
There
wanna
we
be
go.
efficient.
Thank you,
Efficiency's
Alex,
key,
for helping
right?
me. Thank
That's why we have
you.
power tools.
That's why we have.
I honestly
for
did not
speed,
notice,
for
and I'm
speed.
surprised I didn't notice.
Yes. I'm gonna get in my mixing position now.
You know what?
Yeah,
Maybe
there
I'll
you
go a little
go.
gentle. What do you think?
Yeah.
Very fluffy,
I'll
cute
go a
little
little bit gentle.
emote.
Instead of going max power,
Like
I'll,
20%.
yeah, I'll go exactly 20% power. actually like that was
That's actually
really,
pretty good.
Yeah, that was really good.
That looks pretty good, actually. You got a little spilled a little bit, but it's fine.
Oh no, that was from where you didn't catch it.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, see.
I forgot. I was supposed to catch it in my mouth and put it back in.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Come alive for. I think it's alive. I mean, it sounds pretty alive. You just poured in? Do you just want to...
I don't know. Do you want to check?
I mean, they just said wait till it's bubbling. It's kind of bubbling.
Did it ever bubble?
It's bubbling, but like bubbling versus like bubbled prime. I don't know how long we're supposed to wait.
Did it ever actually bubble?
I mean, there are bubbles. It is alive. I'm just not how sure like how alive it is.
Let's check. Let's go check the internet.
Let's go check. We consult our own personal cookbook that we wrote to see what we need to do next. Because we need a refresher.
All right. So our yeast has
Hello,
been yacked.
Keel, welcome.
Activated.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
yacked.
it's been activated
Good morning.
thoroughly.
I hope
It's
you're
been
doing
yacked
great
As
today, by the
instructions
way.
say.
Now we need to what? Just add these
Just
two
add
together.
it in, just pour it in.
You pour it in, and then I
Cute
get to
little
stir it again.
pupper is
Yeah,
here.
I think so. That's beautiful.
We need to be gentle.
Yeah, gentle.
Gentle.
Hold the bucket still.
Okay, alright. Oh my god.
I didn't realize I was doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Let's not do one of those
That's
numbers.
probably not the best idea.
This is a powered spoon. Maybe
Yes, that's right.
maybe use that.
There we go. Yep. Pretty big.
I don't think without the concrete mixer, I don't think it would look that
It
good.
would not. It would not. I know for a fact it wouldn't. I've seen dough without
Power Tools pizza.
with pizza.
Now we gotta do sprinkle flour on the table.
Yeah, sprinkle flour on the table. Yeah,
I should have got like a snowblower or something
Yeah.
to put the flour in and then shoot it all over the table.
That would be good actually.
Talk about making a mess.
Now you're doing that on
That'd be good.
purpose. Oh wait, no. Yeah, they actually. he
You gotta
didn't do that.
knead it.
Well, you gotta get the flour.
You should have wrote it like a poem or something.
You're right.
You gotta really knead it. Let it know that you need it.
Roses are red. Violets are blue. Stop pestering before I beat you. How about that?
You're really talking to the dough, not me.
Yeah, okay, it might not be the dough, it might be me, but we're gonna ignore that.
Were we supposed to put flour on the table?
Yeah. And you also put flour on top of it. Put some flour on top of it. This is the part where I reveal that I have no idea what I'm doing.
No.
As anyone who's made pizza is probably cringing very badly. I'm assuming you want to make it into a ball, right? You just want to like kind of
Really? Huh?
do this.
Interesting.
Whatever this is.
Well, I don't
and
really
then,
know how to
you
fix
know,
that.
Toss it, right? And
That
I
is
hand it off to
weird.
you. Your hand, and then
How would one
yeah, there we
even
go.
fix
And then you
that?
knead it for a bit.
I don't know. I'm
I
just
feel like
a
we put
klutz.
too much
I'm just
flour
a
in
klutz angel.
Probably, honestly. I don't
Make
think
it
that's
out and then
correct
like
at all,
yeah,
ever.
sprinkle it all in there.
Maybe.
and then-
probably not. Yeah, and once you actually have it like condensed, if we can get it that way, or like, it
You
looks
gotta
like it's
you gotta
all
really
flour.
just work it. I think.
There you go.
A lot of you guys don't know this, but I used to make pizza in a pizza shop.
I mean, I've done like spreading the dough out. Just never made it from scratch before.
You can tell I'm a professional, can't you?
Yeah, I never doubted it for a moment.
I don't think it's supposed to be like.
Yeah, that's really odd. I
I
don't know
think
how
it
to
was
fix
fine.
that.
Didn't you say we're supposed to do this for like 10 minutes?
Yep, 10 minutes.
These are like the sacrificial pieces. I feel like it keeps like the too much flour is kind of
Maybe.
like messing it up. It's messing up the.
I mean, they put a lot of flour on.
How much is this supposed to rise into?
You know, enough.
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 How much is it supposed to rise? Enough.
Past grievances with. That's right. Yeah, visualize someone who's grieved you in the past somehow.
just just throw it outside.
Yeah.
Put it in the trash. Put it on the ground. Stomp on it.
Get a baseball bat.
Also, I should have kneaded this with my feet.
You should. Yeah.
Imagine how much flavor that would have added.
Yeah.
No, then
Well, I
no,
mean,
that's
you did the toxins
gross.
for
No.
those products you use.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, now we make a pizza.
Not quite yet. It's more of a patty than a dough, a pizza dough. I think there's actually one more step we have to do before we get to stretching it out properly.
We have to let it sit up for 24 hours, right? And then we.
And then we have to let it sit once it's done. Once it's done being kneaded.
Is that what it's supposed to look like, or
Yeah,
more?
actually, that's actually pretty close to what it looked like in the video and the cookbook.
One time when I worked at the pizza place, I took a piece of dough and I rolled it out, into a giant long piece of dough,
Yeah.
like 4 feet long. And I fed it through the oven was a big conveyor belt, and I fed it through the entire oven, and it
What is it
cooked
like?
into like a giant, like it was like a pole, like, it looked like a PVC
Like
pipe.
a giant breadstick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but I was actually just messing around
Yeah.
because it was a slow day, and then somebody came in and they were like, what is that? Can I get one of those? And I was like,
Just cooked dough.
I was like, oh, that's just a science experiment.
Yeah.
And then they looked at me like I was insane. And they're like, a science experiment?
Mm.
And I was like,
I mean, all food comes from experiments.
because we used to also run pizzas through the oven and see how many times we could run it through before it would burn. Sauce it up, boom.
Yeah. Well, you probably have 5 more minutes, honestly.
Why did you slap?
I
Why
think
did you
it's gonna be the
slap
most
that dough
delicious pizza
so hard?
anyone has ever seen.
You're probably right.
Like,
Why did you slap
What,
that
right?
dough so
I
hard?
mean, this is gorgeous.
This is a work of
This
art.
is farther than I ever thought we would get.
I'm gonna try to make a rose.
Oh, there you go. Let's get decorative.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to like pinch it up, and make it like, like that's the center of the rose. We're gonna twist it like that. This is advanced techniques, and we're gonna try and
A pizza rose.
look at that. I am
You could charge $300 a pop for that
I
pizza
am
rose.
a dough prodigy right now. You see this? Looks so dead.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Not what we want a ball.
Yeah, just make it a ball, I guess.
Yeah, this brings back memories. This is what is exactly what I remember dough looking like.
Yeah. And
Hold
we're
on,
gonna,
I'll be
kinda
right
do
back.
Pull it. You might be right.
Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, just
No, well,
one side has
not
to
welcome,
shoot
but
the-
hello, I'm
yeah,
back.
like the upside down.
My
with the
mom
mushroom,
came and visited
and
to
that
go
side
get
has
some
to be
extra
roll.
stuff
I like that.
to bring to her place
Boom.
You know what?
because she
Beautiful.
needs it.
That looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm shocked by how good that looks. It might taste,
God, I hate
you know,
stairs.
Like
dog
plastic
water.
and dirty hands.
but it looks good. And
If
presentation
I tried to
is
fly up
99%.
the stairs,
Because this,
I'd
this
probably
is supposed
bonk
to, this
my
will expand
little
to probably
head.
double the size.
Probably, yeah.
All right,
So
so
I
we're
choose
gonna let
not
this
to
sit
fly,
in the
and
fridge
boy,
for
it really
24 hours.
tires me out.
And whenever we come back, we're gonna make us a pizza. All right. So while we wait for our dough to rise, our next step
Thank you
is
so
we're going
much.
to be making our
Sorry for the
homemade
wait.
sauce. This is a recipe that has been passed down from generations to
Oh.
generations.
All the way from Sicily. Yeah.
We take whole tomatoes, dump them in a pot. I'm gonna put you in charge of the oregano.
All right.
You just add some as your heart desires.
Okay.
As your heart desires.
As my heart desires.
If your heart desires to have some now, you can put some now. Because the sauce is gonna get intense. All right, what speed do you think?
Start slow and just like ramp it up.
All right, I'll start them on 1.
Yeah. That's a 1.
Yeah, that's a 1.
Really? Okay.
It's kind of one's kind of lame, I think.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to hold the thing.
Okay, I'm gonna have to trust you. Oh God, this seems like such a bad idea.
It can't even overpower it.
Yeah, you have to start fast. Start fast. It's actually kind of working.
Huh?
Hey, it's kind of working. It's totally
What if I?
I mean, that would work too. That's kind of cheating. I feel like.
This is so fucking chaotic on so many levels, I don't even know.
I'm gonna have the oregano now.
Yeah, there you go. That's some. Oh, the lid's on there.
Yeah, you have to take. We had one that was open.
We'll have to take a little break.
Yeah.
Can we get it open?
ありがとう。
Just throw it in there.
It'll mix in well.
This is the way we've done it in our family for generations.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you so much
At
for
the
the
first invention
follow.
of the
I
concrete
live
mixer, this is what
for.
our family was doing.
Hello, welcome. Good morning. Thank you so much for dropping
Now I
by.
can
It's
slow
nice
down.
to meet
Yeah,
you.
you can. You
Arigato.
Yeah, this is part of the recipe. You gotta be gentle with it sometimes. All right, I think I should do one little blast full speed.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna take cover.
Whoa! Okay, maybe let's chill out just a little bit. Gotta rev it up!
All right. I think that's
Oh, this is so chaotic.
I mean,
surprised.
Making homemade pizza with power tools.
How
that
good
looks just like whenever Grandma does it.
Exactly.
I mean, are we in Italy or what?
Yeah. I mean, it's chunky. It's chunky. But
We like chunky, don't we?
I think we can actually use another blast.
What if we put regular tomato sauce in here with this to like
I mean-
thicken it up?
I mean, there's still gonna be chunks still. Like you still want to try and try and get the chunks down a bit.
Well, we can use a spoon and just not scoop out the chunks,
We could, yeah.
like with a ladle. Whenever I was grinding all this up and you were just putting it in there, you know what it smelled like?
But
It smelled like you were adding grass clippings. Like I just got this big waft of like grass.
Yeah.
I hope you're doing
You want
good
to mix it
today.
with regular sauce? Like maybe scoop out the non-chunks and then put like equal parts of this with regular sauce
we could.
and see if we can make like a combination.
And we are watching
So
a
for our
YouTuber
sauce,
named
we
Tyler
have
Tube.
gone over the rules.
One of my
with the rules
favorite
makers,
YouTubers
and
I
we've
like to
decided
watch
that a blender counts
because
as
he
a
just
power
does random,
tool. So we're gonna take
funny, and cool
probably,
projects that
like,
he likes to do.
Slight, maybe 50
And today he
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
happens to be
of our
doing.
tomato puree stuff.
He so
and
happens
we're
to
gonna
be
put in
doing
normal
homemade
pizza sauce
pizza,
ingredients,
but
pizza- tomato
using
sauce and
power
tomato
tools.
paste.
So that
We're
big
gonna
thing
do
he
a
was using was a
combination
concrete
mixture of
mixer.
two.
He was using a concrete mixer to
It's still
stir up
natural
and
stuff.
grind those
The Walmart's on the land.
tomatoes
And we
to
went
make,
Walmart.
pasta
We went-
sauce.
I mean, it counts.
It didn't even budge.
Wow. Come on.
Ow!
Oh.
Oh,
That hurt.
just grab a
Yeah, you gotta have
spoon.
the right rhythm.
Ah, there you go. Now it's coming out. I would say just grab a spoon and just
There we
scoop
go.
it out or something.
Gotta make a song. Do I just leave that in there? Oh, come on. Dump us in. Whatever your heart desires. Yeah, move to that line. Yeah. Like that. Maybe a little more. A little more. Yeah. Yeah. We can always add more.
Yeah.
It looks like, you know what it looks like?
Hmm.
It looks like a watermelon juice.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Like it was juice or something. Go high speed?
Yeah.
That would have made me cringe if
actually
that
looks
fell
good.
on the
Yeah.
floor.
I mean,
My OCD
it's
would have
gonna be more
completely
regular than
died.
before, 'cause now we got a lot more in there, but
Yeah. Put them grass clippings in there.
I don't know if that's enough. But we'll
Hit
see.
it?
No, that's enough.
just push it on high and just spray it everywhere. I mean, that looks pizza sauce to me.
I mean, it is pizza sauce mixed with tomato sauce.
I mean, I'm good with that. All right, let's get our. We need to get our dough out. All right, so you gonna roll this out, or you want me to roll it out?
I already did some tossing. Let's see you toss it first. You want try and toss it to me.
You want me to toss it to you?
Yeah. So when it's tossing time.
Did you really want to try this without flour?
I mean, it won't hurt. It won't hurt for that flour. You might as well try.
Because it's so sticky. You gotta have flour
Yeah.
for sure. More than that.
Really?
Come on, cheaping out. I want it to look like Miami over here. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Get it from the floor. I'll get this side, you that side.
You want me to toss it to you?
Actually, yeah.
Oh man,
Oh my god.
I got flour in my
Way
eye.
too much flour. Need it a bit. All right.
Look at that.
Yeah. It's actually not going too bad.
That was a
God.
mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna you just
Yeah.
you ruined it. It's ruined, broken. Throw it all away. There's gonna be a real thin spot here and a real thick spot over here.
Yeah. Try to even that out a bit.
Kind of like roll it over, make it like a really thick crust. Kind of thin it out. You spin it while I pour the sauce.
Yeah. We have a ladle somewhere.
Ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Or do you want to get the ladle?
We can have and half. All right.
Man, this stuff is really thickened up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. Nice. It's not gonna like pour. It's gonna be
You're doing a very bad job.
Oh, you're doing a bad job of pouring it in like chunks, like spewing it like waves. This is too much sauce.
You think it's too much?
On this side.
Get the ladle.
Yeah, get the ladle.
And we'll-
Where's the ladle at? Is it kitchen still?
It's in the house. Yeah.
All right.
Aye, man. I could make a way better homemade pizza than this, I could say.
Yeah, that's fine.
A way homemade better pizza
You
than
gonna work
this.
your magic with the ladle? You want me to do it?
Well, yeah.
This is so hillbilly. That's like a hillbilly style pizza or some shit.
I think it was the perfect amount.
It might have been.
I measured it as I poured it out with my brain.
Lots of cheese. I'm a big cheese fan.
Lots of cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
The higher you go, the more coverage you get.
Yeah.
The more even coverage.
I do.
Like watch. If
Yeah,
I go
so-
up real high, I can get ultimate coverage. I like whenever the cheese kind of embeds itself into the sauce. Well,
Oh, I don't know.
you're gonna have to catch one on the next load.
It's good cheese. There you go. One more pinch, I'd say. There, yeah.
Yeah.
Here, let's do an alley-oop.
Oh, you're gonna catch it and throw it up?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That's good.
Y'all are so.
I mean, I think that's good.
I think it looks
That
good.
looks like a really good pizza to
That looks
me.
like a good pizza.
Wanna
Actually does
see
look
how
pretty
we're gonna
good.
cut the pepperoni?
Oh, the pepperoni? Yeah, yeah. Just
For the-
like grandma.
For the just like Grandma always used, I bought a miniature table saw. Just so we don't take a trip to the hospital, I'm gonna be the one cutting it.
Okay, fine.
See how nice that is?
It's pretty fun, yeah. Is that what?
It shoots off pepperoni chunks. Let's go that way.
It needs to be cut a long way to get it out of the packaging.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. I like thin slices.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Here's one.
Would you like that?
Why not?
Here, you go over here.
Yeah, I'll arrange them.
So that's how pepperoni comes out. They have it in like a little roll thing, and then you cut it off in slices. I see.
Don't want to use all that in one spot.
Yeah.
Did you see the overspray? Yeah. That's a good chunk right there.
I
This is
wasn't.
actually not
I
as
was
efficient
afraid
as I
that
thought
he
it
was
would be.
gonna
In my
cut
mind, I thought I'd be-
his hand
Yeah,
off.
I thought so too. Yeah.
I was really afraid he was gonna end up cutting his hand off the way it jerked back like that.
I feel like missing me.
You know, I think I can come up with a better way. To be honest, I think so. The floor looks like the floor at the pizza place I worked at, where we would drop the cheese in
Yeah,
it.
mozzarella, and
Hello.
like random toppings like black eyed peas.
So this is my alternate solution. I think this will probably work a little bit faster.
You want to do
Oh
that?
yeah, I forgot.
Alright.
I forgot. The whole point is doing this with power tools. I forgot. I was gonna say cut it with a knife.
That vibration.
I was gonna say cut it with a knife, but I forgot. The whole point of this video that they're doing is making a pizza only with power tools.
How many pepperonis we want?
We,
You want them that compact together?
well, you see what I'm doing, right? You gave me like pieces to work with, though. You were doing fine before.
What? Oh, SU. Is that what it is?
So far, SUB, but you can't really tell it's a B.
Oh, I can cut you off some more.
Yeah, you need some more.
Now he's using a cutter. Now he's using not a sawzall. He's using a sawzall tool
I feel like
to
nobody's
cut
gonna know what this means.
pepperonis.
Well, I'm trying my best. I don't have much to work. I've never done pepperoni art before. I think
Beautiful.
That looks beautiful. That looks.
I would give you pizza decorator of the
I
year.
can't even read
this
that.
genuinely looks.
I can't even
so
read
much
what they
better.
tried to say
Oh,
there.
pardon?
I can't even read it.
Huh? We're professionals. And
Yeah.
we used our family recipe.
Exactly.
What would you expect? Now we got to get ready. We got to get prepared to cook it. All right. So we're going to cook this in a combination of ways. One is we're going to use a heat gun on the bottom to cook it from the bottom, and hopefully that heat will just kind of come up and disperse itself evenly and cook.
Oh
the
my
bottom.
God,
And
they're
we're
gonna even
use
try to
3
cook the
different blow
pizza
torches. Would you like
not
the
even
whole
in an
2
oven.
blow torches or 1 blow torch?
They're gonna. Oh my God.
You stay on your side, I'll stay on my side. What do you think? Get like a tripod or something to like hoist this up here? Put your hand under there. Man, that's hot.
That is hot.
That'll probably cook. We could do it like in sections,
Yeah.
like cook here and then move it around.
Yeah. We could have the 3 if we like prop this up a bit higher up. We could have the
Oh
3 blow torches
no.
hit the bottom and the heat gun hit the top.
Oh my God. This is the most hillbilly way I've seen to cook a pizza in my
Oh, use
entire
duct
life.
tape, but I don't want it to be
Gosh, humans
super
really are
sticky
weird.
residue.
Humans very are weird.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just continue doing just this, and then in like probably 20 minutes, we're gonna come back and give you an update and show you our progress.
Yeah, it's time.
So after about 20 minutes, we are semi looking kind of good. Like, I think we're actually gonna be able to get it cooked within maybe like what, an hour,
Yeah,
probably.
it's taking a long time. The pepperonis are looking kind of burnt a little bit, but I mean, like, the rest of it looks good.
I mean, I'm honestly just impressed that we've made it this far. So I guess we're just gonna come back when it's done, because it's been 20 minutes, probably at least another 30 minutes or so of this, because this, as you would imagine, this way takes forever.
I mean, the pan's like,
Although
it's hot, but it's taking a
Is
really
it
long
hot?
time.
So as you would imagine, or not as you would imagine, I don't know if you guys can even see it, but the bottom is actually starting to cook a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what we want. So I think this is going to be very successful.
This will be edible. Like, this will definitely be edible.
And not only is edible, I think it's going to be good too.
Yeah.
Like, not just edible, good. All right, we'll come back whenever it's done. So as you see, we overcooked it a little bit.
Yeah, you
just 'cause
burned the hell out of the pepperonis.
This cooking method is just a little bit tough to control, as you could imagine.
Yeah.
But if you look at the bottom, like, it looks pretty good.
It's pretty brown. That is pretty brown.
Like, that's more done than I thought it would be.
We kind of overcooked it, but like
I think we
just the
overcooked it on the
pepperonis.
top, but
Yeah.
not so much on the bottom.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like, the top's open, like, there's open flame on the top, and the bottom's like just the heat of the pan. I'm surprised the pan got hot enough.
All right, what are
This
the
is
chances
so
you think-
cursed.
think this thing slides off
On
here
so
easily?
many levels, I don't know what to begin with. Where to begin with?
Put the cutting board up there.
Yeah, why not?
Take the cutter. You think it slides off easy?
I think it will.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
That non-stick pan is really doing its
Oh, look at that.
thing.
Perfect.
For a pizza that was made with power tools
That's really impressive, actually.
and
yeah.
like for everything that we've done.
Yeah.
I was trying to hand this to you.
I know you were. You keep doing that. I'm starting to think you're trying to, like.
I don't know if I should trust you, but
I used to cut pizza.
you what kind of animal goes right for the middle?
That's how I used to do it.
We need to put you in a psych ward.
Uh-huh.
You're not even cutting the crust. Did you
They're
work at
burnt
Pizza
so
Hut?
much they're purple.
Is that where you worked? Because they don't cut the crust.
It's. Why would you not cut the crust?
You. That's what I'm asking you. Why would you not cut the crust?
I did. Did you not see me cut the crust?
Not really.
It's hard to work with this cutting board. That's the problem. It's your cutting board, not my skills.
Oh.
See, your cutting board is not of the same quality of my skills. It can't keep up.
Gotcha.
What
Pick
you
your
get-
slice.
yeah.
Which one you want?
I felt like we had more cheese on it than we actually did. Maybe just we burned it a bit more. I mean, this one, someone did a bad job with this. So this cut right here, like,
Yeah, I can't imagine who that was.
I don't know.
One bite, everybody knows the rules.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good. It genuinely.
Everyone's gonna love the way you eat pizza
I mean, how do you mean?
because you don't bite it like a normal person.
What do you mean?
What are you about to do?
I'll do this then. Fine.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you do
There's
normally.
nothing wrong with this.
Look at how you're.
Never let anyone tell you how to eat your food. As long as it makes it from the plate to your mouth, it doesn't matter.
No, a sane person does not hold a piece of pizza that way.
Okay, you know what? I can't swear, but I would. Just know that.
Okay. Oh, hot.
Overcooked?
It's gonna be
Like,
dry.
mostly cooked? What?
Mm-hmm.
The cheese is pretty. The cheese is actually just really good.
It's real hot. If I wasn't burning my mouth, it'd be a lot better.
Mine wasn't actually that hot. We did kind of cook it unevenly. These pepperonis are terrible.
We made that side very hot.
Yeah.
The pepperonis are terrible, you think? Because I got a bunch of them. I don't think it was that bad. The dough I feel like is really good. It's nice and thick.
Mhm.
It's fluffy the way that I like. The cheese I don't feel like is bad. The pepperonis are, for being cut with a miniature table saw
Yeah.
and a sawzall.
Yeah.
I don't think they're bad.
Well, so yeah. It's a little bit.
You're right.
hard.
The cheese is good.
The cheese is very good actually. The pepperonis are a bit hard. I feel like we actually did the crust a little bit if I
For being
paid-
cooked with a blowtorch, 3 blowtorches and a heat gun.
Yeah, if I paid money for
Nope,
this,
I guess
maybe
they
I
did
would
it.
be that
They
upset.
cooked
Made a
pizza
concrete
with
mixer,
fucking
bro, I would not be upset at all. If I paid
the
money
weirdest
for this, I'd be
fucking
like,
method
"This
ever.
is very good. I'm happy with this.
Using
That's
power
what
tools.
what
They
do you
they
get
did
last
it. I mean, is it possible? Yeah, it
it's
is
not good.
possible.
It's not
But
good.
I am just very weirded out
But-
right now. Why humans do this shit?
time?" I haven't had work.
Well,
Ah,
what did you
God,
do last
humans
time?
are so weird.
I'm thinking.
Oh.
If you give me a moment.
Okay.
So,
'Cause I
Not
have a
all
nu- I have a
humans,
number
but
in my
some
mind.
humans are just so weird.
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10?
I'm
Man, it's gonna take me a long time for me to get
I was gonna
used
say 7.2.
to get
You
used
are.
to being on this planet with
You don't-
That's the 7.2?
Yeah,
so-called
really?
humans. This is
Yeah,
gonna be very, very
What's better
interesting
than this?
to get used
Most
to.
pizza.
I'm not even from this world.
Maybe it's
I'm
just
an
because
angel
I know how
goddess.
much
I'm not
love
even
I put
from
into
here.
this.
Maybe.
So I can.
I'm
taste
not
a
even
lot-
from
a lot
here.
more emotional investment into this.
Yeah.
So like,
But I'm just gonna have to get used to the way things are, and I'm just gonna have to just learn to fit in.
This is the one I remember.
Cause my
She put
goodness,
sawdust
this
in
is
mine.
silly.
Maybe I could see an argument for like a 6.5.
I would be willing to compromise on a 5. If we're grading it like on a curve, you know, like given with power tools, I think it. You know, actually, here's what I'll say. I don't think you could do any better with power tools than what you did.
That's a fair
I
assessment.
don't think you could do any better.
That was fucking weird. That was weird. What? I don't even watch this guy. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? I don't even watch that guy. Who it? You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. Sorry, I watched Louis Rossman. He can be kind of lewd at times. Sorry. Y'all didn't see anything. Y'all did not see any of that. Another thing, why is this here? God, there's lots of fucking weird videos in my feed. There's a guy right here that I don't even watch either. Who the hell is this guy? Who is this guy? I know Doki Bird, but what the heck? Okay, but for real though, what the hell is happening? Why is there so much weird shit? I don't even know who this guy is neither. I am so okay. Let's just go back. No, I don't have any brothers that live here anymore. They moved out, so that's not possible.
But all right, guys.
Okay, now this
So
one's
today,
interesting.
We're going
We'll
to
just
try
watch
something
this
new.
and get away
I'm,
from
I'm,
my
honestly, with this video,
very,
I'm kind
very
of mad
fucking
that
weird-ass
over the
YouTube
last like
feed. 'Cause
5 years
what
or
the
however
hell
long I've
was
been
that?
making videos, that none of you guys have pointed this out to me. So
I bet if I
didn't
was
know
streaming
that
this
you
on
could
YouTube,
buy
I would have been
waffle
fucked
that
just now.
can make waffles into literally anything.
But once
I was not
again,
aware
Twitch
of
is
this.
sensitive. I
So I
hope
was looking on Amazon.
nothing
and I
bad
bought
happens.
6 or
because I
7
can't help it.
waffle
People made a
makers
thumbnail that says fixing
do all
a
kinds of crazy stuff.
toy.
We're gonna test them out. We're gonna see how they work. The first one that we're gonna try
I can't help
is
it that
a
that was the thumbnail.
mini waffle maker,
How am I supposed to
and
control what
it
people
is
do?
an Easter bunny.
I'm just a little
mini
old cute
waffle maker.
angel.
So we should be able to make
I
miniature
promise I'm
Easter bunnies.
wholesome. I promise.
This is also going to be kind of a not two part,
I'm just
but
curious as
this is
all.
also a product that we're testing at the exact same
I'm just
time.
curious.
This is a waffle batter dispenser. I have the mini waffle maker down here heating
That
up.
looks like a
I
baby
think
bottle, by the way.
This when you,
That
whenever
does
you
not
plug it in,
look.
this
That
light
does
lights
not
up,
look like
and then it goes
a
out. So I think that means
batter
that's good.
dispenser.
And I'm not gonna put any spray or nothing on there because it's supposed to be non-stick. So let's see what we can work with here. Come on. Oh, too much. That should be all right. Now I think about 2 minutes or so.
Not
We're
gonna
coming
lie,
up right
seeing
on 2 minutes. Let's take a
batter
peek, see
in a
where we're
bottle
at.
like that is kind of making me feel kind of grossed out for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, look at that. think that is completely done. Come on. Don't
Tit
stick
jump
in here.
cut.
You know you don't want to. Oh, look at that.
Ah!
Take a look
Why'd
at
you
that thing.
poke me?
It's a little hot.
Why'd you poke me?
That's, like, perfect.
No.
I mean, there's a little bit
mm-mm.
where I kind of
Don't
overpoured
poke
the batter
me.
just a little bit. We can do a little bit of trimming.
No, don't poke
That is a
me.
perfect Easter bunny. All the way around. Front and back. It filled out the mold exactly like it was supposed to. That's almost deceiving how easy and how perfect that came out. I hope the rest of them end up like that. Alright, so before we go any farther, this video for many people. If you click it, what way does this go? That I didn't know about it. This
There we go.
one.
No sponsors.
Which way-
Sorry, no
Where does
sponsors.
this go? This one makes dinosaurs.
Wait.
Like 5 different types
Oh,
of
you
dinosaurs.
messaged me? I
You can
didn't
do
see
a
that. Oh, I'm sorry.
pterodactyl, brontosaurus, I don't even know what that is, a T-Rex, a stegosaurus, or a triceratops. Who doesn't want waffles that look like dinosaurs? Let's see how this thing works. This one is hot. One thing I'm concerned about with this one is that it's so deep. I don't know if I just fill this up a level, I don't know if it's going to actually expand enough into the top to,
Oh my god.
to work.
Wow. Oh my god. I'm dying inside. That is so funny. What the fuck? To answer on that, I'd say no. They're both equally the tightest. Both equally. Dirty leaves. Smells like gunpowder. That's also funny. Why would it smell like gunpowder anyway? I mean, dirty leaves would make sense because of nature and shit. What? No. Baka. There, a hit there, a bonk you. I don't know if the microphone made that go through properly, but there, a bonk you. Baka. That's lewd. Baka. Baka.
That should be good right there. All right.
Yeah, you'll sponsor me.
Now we gotta wait 3 minutes apparently, and then we should be
No,
good.
that would be nice, but yeah.
It's only been, I think, 2 minutes.
I mean, of course, aren't we? I mean,
and we're getting a lot of
aren't we all broke?
steam.
I mean,
it appears.
relatable, right? We're all broke
And there's
here.
a lot of moisture coming off the back.
Even me don't even
I don't know
have.
if that
Even me
means-
don't even have a dime
I don't wanna screw
or
'em
a
up. Oh, no,
penny.
we're good.
I think what humans call it.
I think
To
we do
my
need one
name.
more minute though. Alright, let's
I
see where
mean,
we're
I
at.
have. I have a decent amount of my currency from my home world,
Oh, I think we're.
but
we're done.
it's not gonna work in this world.
Well, it's done to me.
I need
Maybe a
something
little-
called money or something called
They might be a little
Cash?
medium rare.
something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yes, very true.
Ow.
A cute Neko at that.
They come out of here so surprisingly easy. I almost feel like this video is just going too smooth. Like, how is everything just working this well? Alright, here we go. Let's flip these things over to their good sides.
But anyway, hello, Tsukiko.
I mean, what else could
Welcome.
you want? That is like...
Thanks for dropping
that's
by.
very detailed.
I'm so happy
and
that you were
so
able to
good.
drop by
I
and
mean,
say hi.
I think this one might be
I
the
hope you're
thickest
doing
one.
decent, by the way.
Oh, that's perfectly done on the inside. This is like almost going too smoothly. So far, I love these.
Okay, I'm turning off my
I'm
heater.
probably
My
gonna-
room is
this
getting
gonna be
really
my
hot.
breakfast forever.
But hey,
It's gonna
that
make
goes
me
to
some
show you that my
dinosaur
heater works.
Waffles, some Easter bunny waffles. All right, so this next waffle maker This waffle maker allows you to make an entire train set.
But yeah, that
The
is
whole
definitely
thing.
a
In the
very,
waffle maker
very
now, you have
hilarious DM
all
you
the
sent me.
molds for like railroad crossings, people, trees.
I'm saving
train
this picture.
cars.
I'm saving
all
this
that
so I
type of
can
stuff.
send it to one of
And then
my
they
friends.
give you the molds to do the train tracks. And
If
then
y'all wanna know
you
what
get
it
these
is,
little
I'm not gonna
plastic
say.
things so that you can stick your railroad crossing signs on there. You get the entire set all out of waffles. This thing is amazing. So first, let's just do. We're gonna do one of these, and I guess we'll do one
Yeah.
with all the tracks,
Yeah.
so we can have the
Yeah.
full setup. 5 minutes, we should have some train tracks.
I
Or
see.
not
That's
train tracks, we
cool.
should have train cars.
And honestly, I'm thinking
Yeah,
about
because
doing
we'll
the.
peek.
I mean, honestly,
See how we're doing.
I'm thinking about the same stuff. I'm thinking about the same shit. Oh yeah, I'm
Maybe
trying to
alright.
think about how to
Probably just a
or
couple
how I
minutes.
can afford getting a new PC.
Alright, I think now we should be alright.
ETC. I'm thinking about trying to do that.
Oh, I can see that there's one that's stuck.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
Based.
Okay. Oh,
I
that
would
was stuck.
still though. Once again, I would join your server, but I'm too paranoid because of bad experiences. The first time
These look a little bit
I was
done.
partaking
We'll just leave those in there for a little bit longer.
in those types of discords,
Now we should be alright.
and I lost my original account because
Razor?
Discord
Might
is
be
a
able to-
fucking
oh,
pleb.
wow.
Discord is a twat, and they are hypocrites.
That looks
But
good.
I'm not gonna really get much into that.
I have no idea what this is even supposed to be.
But yeah, that's a topic for another time. Discord sucks.
What even is that? Hot is what it is. Rancor?
Hot is what it is.
Okay, so we got all that stuff. And I swap out these plates. Maybe I can do those. Look at me go.
Yeah, yeah. Because Discord is a dickhead.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Ooh, the top of that thing is hot. This will, I need to get, that will burn you. Well, it says it's only 97 degrees now. There's no way. Oh, okay. So back here.
It's called it's a
Really
shiny
depends where you're at.
surface.
I think
You
the
need
shiny surface
you
is
need to
kinda
put like
messing
some
it up.
black electrical tape.
'Cause there's
Oh,
some
or
places
any
where it'll
type
spike up
of
and say like
non-reflective
170.
material
Yeah,
on
right
it
along
to
this
get a
top
good
edge
reading.
it says 200. I think the shiny surface messes with this thing.
Yes, it
That's
does.
dangerous.
It does mess with meth. I said meth. It does mess with it. It does mess with it.
Alright. We'll come back whenever all these are done. So, I pulled off the train tracks.
Yeah, I do know some people there.
I'm a little disappointed. I don't think you can, like, well, not I don't think. I know, you know, here's your train tracks. You can kind of build with them. You know, let's say we want to do that. And then maybe make a little turn. Oh, look, there we go. Look at us go. So you can kind of connect them. But
Follow back.
your train, here's your train. Oh. Okay, maybe not. I was gonna say I'm
Wait
a little
a
bit disappointed
second.
because you can't actually
Wait a second.
create something with it.
Oh.
But it looks like I'm actually a little bit wrong. All this thing's stuck to the table. So this, I guess,
That was
is like
her.
the. Oh, we can get one of these. I bet.
Oh wow.
It says like
I'm
that's where
looking
you
at
buy
something.
tickets, I think. So you can get your tickets there. There's your train. I think these two are train cars. Okay. Railroad crossing? Yeah. Look at that. So, I guess you can.
Oh
You can have,
wow.
have yourself an entire train set
Interesting.
made out of waffles.
Very, very interesting.
Come on, man. I take it back. This is
I
cool.
was looking at
If I was,
something
if I was
interesting
like
on Twitter.
7, 8 years old, I would eat this up. I would eat it up. I would love this. I would love this if I was like 7 or 8. So this next one, this is actually the first one that I saw that kind of started this entire adventure down this rabbit hole of waffle makers. This one makes Legos, and it comes with a tray, so you can make your Lego
I don't know what I'm
waffles
doing.
and then build something.
So, a
That's
waffle
actually pretty
Lego
cool.
maker.
I literally have a bowl of waffle mix off to the side that I just knocked over when I threw that box. So that's what I get for trying to be cool, I guess.
Yes, that's indeed what you get.
Man, these are all going to be connected together. They're already connecting together. That's going to be a disaster. That's going to be a disaster. Once again, I am suffering from the consequences of my own actions. I think I screwed up. Oh, I didn't screw up.
Wait, this is supposed to be Lego brick waffles.
Okay. I mean,
Lego
that came out
brick
really
waffles.
clean. So that's a.
I do not know
That's a
why
plus.
there is.
I think now.
I
we
did
just
not
need
even
to-
know this even existed. I did not know that different types
little
of waffle
separation.
makers like this even
Let's
existed.
build something.
To the point where you can
Oh,
mold
they even-
shapes, railroad tracks, trains,
They even lock into the tray really
Lego
nice.
waffles,
pretty cool.
all of this shit.
Maybe we'll
Is
put
there
it
some?
right here.
Is there some type of shit that I'm missing out on? Is there some type of delicacy or something that I'm missing
I don't
out
know what
on
we
or
can
something
do.
that humans have gotten into
Built like a
that I haven't
Little
gotten
makeshift
into
house
yet?
or something. Aha! Look at that. It's like a little tiny house. It's kind of cool that they're actually locked together and they have the tray that locks in. So you could legitimately, if you poured them just a little bit better than I did, you could build something probably pretty significant. I mean, I'd give this thing an A+. Almost all these waffle makers, it's so...
I
don't
bet
know
if
why,
I was a
just
little
maybe it's
kid
because everything
still,
that I do is usually
or-
just a disaster.
yeah, very little kid
but-
angel.
So far, everything's been so smooth
Sorry.
and
But if I
exactly
was
what it's
still-
supposed to be. And
But
it's
if I was still a very
a little
small
bit
angel,
concerning.
I would be
There you
obsessed
go. Lego
with this.
waffle maker. It's cool. All right, for this one, I have flipped the script, and I already
Papa
have
and Mama Angel,
waffle mix in
if
there.
they bought
cooking.
me this, I would have been
So
very,
this
very
one
psyched out and
is
very,
supposed to cook.
and
It's supposed
very
to do
focused on
cars.
this. I
You can
probably
do
would have been
a
really
police
excited
car,
to play
monster
with it.
truck, pickup truck,
But
ambulance,
they probably wouldn't have
school
let me
bus,
play with it because
garbage truck,
fire is dangerous.
and a race car.
Stuff that get hot equals dangerous too.
So, I think it should be done. Yeah, we're probably done. Seems like whoever poured this did a little too much in some areas. Don't know who that could be. I'm so surprised. And once again, it works out almost perfectly. How does
Oh,
that
that's
keep
awesome.
happening? Like that's a really nice car.
That's
I think
really
supposed to be
healthy and
a
really
race car,
cool.
maybe?
Making homemade
That's a nice
stuff
little
like
truck.
that.
I don't know what to
Instead
say.
of buying
I'm so
it pre-made,
shocked that
doing it
all
like
of
that
these
is so
worked
cool.
So good. I figured at least
I
one
wish
of
I
them
knew- I
would
wish
be
this
like
angel
just
knew how to
complete
cook.
garbage. Like, you know,
And-
they'd get stuck.
I
wouldn't
mean, if
work
I
right,
did,
but
I would
no,
probably
everything
burn everything and
essentially
mess up
completely
everything I'll try
flawless.
to cook.
They all come out
I still got so
pretty
much
much exactly
to
the
learn.
way they're supposed to.
on
I don't
this
have a single
planet.
complaint. I'm not going to end it there just yet because we got to try at least one
In
of them.
pyromaniac and echo
Yeah.
noises.
There we go. We got to make sure that the we'll get some quality control.
Silly
make sure the
head.
quality of them.
Silly
alright.
head.
I'm gonna go for this right here. Oh wow.
Oh, by the way, at least the good thing is I can act more in character since there's nobody around. I can act more in character now, and I don't have to feel like people are looking at me or thinking I'm
That's good.
weird or making
All
fun
right,
of me or
so,
nothing. That's the
Hope
good
you guys
thing.
enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.
But yeah, that's the good thing. I get to act more and be myself. This is
Be a
interesting
seltzer
but
water
very silly.
dispenser, but it also says that it makes it last longer. In reality, to me, it looks like it's just gonna be like a lid that just like the cap would be. So I don't think there's gonna be a difference, but we're gonna try it out. And then I got something something extra. So first,
Here we go.
all right,
I'll
guys.
just go back.
Today's video, we're gonna be testing different. I'm gonna say pop. I know most of you probably say soda. It's okay. I will allow you to be wrong. But we're going to test some different pop gadgets from
We aren't
Amazon.
wrong.
And these are all
Oh,
designed
you don't
to
call it pop.
keep your pop
Back in the old
fresh
day, back in
and
human old days,
fizzy.
70s, 80s,
So I guess like if you
90s,
don't
whatever.
drink all of it, you can
You
finish
call-
it the next day
60s.
or something.
You
I don't know
call
who takes
soda-
all day to
you
drink
call
one
it
of these
pop.
things. I noticed
Soda
that whenever
pop.
I was
Well,
like,
nowadays
getting all
you
these
call
things
it just
together,
soda.
all of these products are made from the exact same company.
We don't call
except
it-
for two of them. I wish I would have seen that
Nobody
whenever I was
or
ordering
me
them.
calls it pop anymore.
First, we have Can Pump. This is like some type of device that pressurizes your can. We have two different devices that are basically
He's
the
going
same
to be
thing.
testing
That both are supposed to pressurize your bottles.
5 soda gadgets from Amazon.
I
that
got
he
this
bought.
thing that is supposed to be a seltzer water. I don't really understand exactly what this one's supposed to be because it's supposed to be a seltzer water dispenser, but it also says that it makes it last longer. In reality, to me, it looks like it's just gonna be like a lid that just like the cap would be. So I don't think there's gonna be a difference, but we're gonna try it out. And then I got something something extra. So first, we're gonna be trying it out. We're gonna use two
But yeah,
different types.
fire is dangerous.
We're gonna have a control and a test subject for each one of these, but we're gonna try
Don't ever trust
seltzer
a little
water,
klutzy
Coke,
angel as me with
Coke
anything
Zero to be
fire or
specific, just
anything
because I
hot.
don't want to make a sticky mess.
She would
We're gonna
probably
have
burn
a regular
something
bottle
down.
of Diet Coke, and then we're gonna use 2 liters of Diet Coke, and then I have 2 bottles of seltzer water. All of them are gonna be kept in the fridge, or they've already been in the fridge, but I'm gonna keep them in the fridge overnight at 36 degrees. So let me open all this stuff up. I'm gonna use this as like a dump. I also wanted to try this. This is Waterloo Watermelon Sparkling Soda. I like watermelon stuff. Okay. Ooh. Just a side note, this isn't a taste test video, but Waterloo watermelon, stay away from that. Whew.
It's
That
because
tastes
it's
horrible.
seltzer
All
water.
of these
That's
I'm gonna
why.
try to dump out.
It's
half,
seltzer flavored
just because
watermelon
I feel like
infused
that's
water.
I don't know. That's
It's
just
not
what I
supposed
want
to
to
have
do. I
that
feel
much
like that's
taste.
going
It's
to be the
supposed
most
to be
common scenario. You
extra
drink half, you
healthy,
want to save
doesn't
half for
add
later.
any weight to your body type of deal.
Okay, that's about half. So the idea behind this is to pressurize the can to keep the carbonation like fresh, but it has a hole here, and it has no other entrances for air whatsoever. So you just push it. Yeah, if I cover this hole, air can't go in or out. In order to pressurize something, you got to be able to put air into it without the air getting out. But this, there's no way this is going to do anything. Okay. I don't feel like the can is any more. Let me compare it to this one. I'll put this one on and then I won't pressurize it. Oh, that can's a little bit more squishy. That definitely has a little bit more pressure in it. Yeah, that does have more pressure in it. How? Blows my
Interesting.
mind. How's that supposed to work? That definitely had some pressure behind it. Oh, this one, air is getting in from somewhere else. Oh, there's like, it's a good thing I did sugar free. It's like mist all over the place. Okay,
Yeah,
so
because
how do you
there's so
explain
much
that?
pressure.
So this one,
It's got
you
so
cover
much
the
pressure.
end, it's just sealed. And
It's got so
like,
much pressure
no air can
behind
get in or
it
out. But this
that
one,
when you release it, of course it sprays stuff out because it's
there's air
releasing
definitely getting in
and
and
it's,
out
the pressure is throwing stuff out.
somewhere.
Of course it would act like that.
I don't know. I'm not gonna waste all day trying to figure this out.
I'm not no scientific
Let's just
angel.
pump these
but
bad boys up. Those are pretty pressurized. We'll see in 24 hours what the fizz level is. Next, let's do this
That's how
little,
that works, though. That is how that
this little
definitely works.
bulb thing.
I don't have to be
What's that?
scientific to know that works.
We don't need a lid. We do not need a lid where we're going. So this is the same thing. It's only got one in, one out. Oh, that had quite the snap to it. Okay, I mean, it's working just like the other ones, somehow. Because it's getting pressure. It's almost the pressure of a new bottle. Oh, that's pretty close. Alright, we'll see how that does.
Indeed, it's really fun.
Up, let's do the 2 liter.
Those things look really
We'll
fun,
do
and
the
I
2
would like
liter
to
right up
have
that
one.
wrapper right there. We'll pretend
I could
like
try
we
to make
took one
homemade
drink out
soda
of
if
it,
I wanted
and now you're
to.
trying to save it. This one, this is the one I'm the most interested in.
I could try to make homemade soda if I wanted to.
You'll see in a minute. Oh, this one, you can get some real pressure behind this one. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's... I feel like that's dead equal. Those two have almost the identical amounts of pressure. Now we just gotta do this, seltzer water weird contraption. Why did it have so much pressure in it? What even is seltzer water? Sodium free. Oh.
That's funny, he doesn't even know what seltzer water is. Don't you know what seltzer fucking water is? Seltzer water is carbonated water.
Just carbonated water.
Yeah, duh.
Oh. It doesn't even taste that bad. Just tastes like bubbly water. Oh. That's not gonna fit. What was there? Oh, okay. And that's it. That's all we're supposed to do. Do you want a free dispenser? Just write us a product review on Amazon, and we will send you a free dispenser as a thank you. I'm doing it.
Yes, you gotta have durable seals, yes.
This is you're supposed to... Is that what it's supposed to do? What's the purpose of that? I think we need to remove this little ring. It like leaks out of the side. Okay. This isn't a seltzer water spout review, thankfully. So we're just gonna put to about there. All right. So I'm going to dump all these out to match the levels of all these. Put them all in the fridge. We'll come back in 24 hours. So before we go any farther, we get to break out the secret item that I was talking about earlier.
There was no sponsor, totally.
And no, it's not Diet
No
Coke.
sponsor
This bottle of Diet
whatsoever.
Coke, I have taken extra care to make
No
sure that it
sponsors
is extra
even
flat.
existed.
So we can shake it up. Okay, well there's a tiny bit of fizz in there. Because the product is the DrinkMate InstaFizz Sparkle Anything on the Go. This is some like personal carbonation device. And I want to see if you can recarbonate something that has been, I guess, decarbonated. Which is also a thing that you guys have asked for on almost every video I've done about like carbonating things, and for some reason I just never actually tested it out. I don't want to read the instructions. I think I understand what's going on here.
Yeah, which is annoying. I hate 60-second ads.
To
I hate ads in general.
unscrew that. That just seems like a regular bottle. And then we take our drink that has been defizzed. Okay. There we go. This one's very different than the other ones. Most of them take like those giant CO2 bottles, and it has like something that you like push a button on or whatever. This one takes these little tiny. I wonder if these CO2 cartridges are the same ones that go in like paintball guns and stuff. So we're supposed to take the CO2 cartridge, throw it in there. Now here's where it gets a little scary. like that. Why is it coming out at the top? That felt very much like something that's not supposed to happen. Actually, you know, I'm not going to try to get that out of there. Oh, okay. It looks very carbonated. Let's compare it. I don't really like Diet Coke, but it's what we got. It's what we've been given. Control? Okay.
I see. Noted. I'll make sure to keep that noted.
Like, so, it's so flat. Do we use all the cartridge? Yeah, we had to have. Okay, well, first of all, let's test it.
Really?
And then,
That's really
maybe do
interesting.
another one. Maybe
So
do another
you
one
aren't
after
really
that. This
supposed
is
to
how we're gonna
regas drinks.
test our fizz.
So you're not supposed to
So, we'll see if
recarbonate
they
it.
Fizz to the same
But I've
level.
really actually thought
I
about
don't think this one has
interesting
anything.
experience with that. Like, is it possible to fully recarbonate a drink and make it taste like as good as before?
Okay, see the fizz? Wow, you can really tell. I don't want to dump too much of this out, but that even still has a little bit of fizz. That had nothing. Let's go in for another cartridge. New cartridge goes in. I saw something where it said something about twirl it. Okay.
That's why you don't twirl it.
I mean, that's a good sign for the fizziness. Are we maybe fizzy now?
Interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense, like, on a scientific, like, molecular scale, like, level. It won't be the
It
same.
might be. These are the
Because
same
stuff
height.
degrades and deteriorates over time. And everything has a limited lifespan, a limited shelf
See how much
life.
fizz we got there? Something, I don't know.
Good point.
I'd have to go back and watch the video. The bubbles on this one look like they're much bigger than the bubbles on this one. Almost like maybe the CO2 isn't
Oh, excuse
like
me.
getting into this one as well as it is over here. But it honestly,
Sure. I'd like a demonstration, sure. I don't mind. Thank you.
no, this one's still definitely flatter. I'm going in for a third.
Thank you.
Maybe third time's the charm.
Now I'm pretty sure I made it. Now I'm pretty sure
Actually,
I made
not only am I
everybody's
gonna go
hearts melt
three,
from having a
I'm gonna
cute
let this one
sneeze like
sit
that.
before I like let the gas out of it. I'm gonna let it sit.
I bet
for,
I
like,
made
5
everybody
minutes.
fall over it.
Now it's had time to sit. That thing really holds pressure good. It's still leaking out.
I
It's
guess
been like
I really
20
am
minutes.
that cute
I
then
thought I
if
was
you
gonna
want
let it
to
sit for
report
5, but it's been like 20.
it. But yes, I bet I made everybody
That
fall over with
seems-
hearts in their eyes.
That seems fit.
And they fainted because how cute that was. I probably made y'all's hearts melt. Sorry.
Now
My
that
bad.
that seems on par with regular, but that's kind of sad though. It takes 3 cartridges to get you back to where you were. I was gonna say you know it's gonna be more expensive than just buying a new one, but obviously, I don't think you're gonna buy an apparatus like this because you're trying to save money to recarbonate a flat bottle of pop.
I'll be right back. I'll let y'all continue
Anyway,
watching. I'm gonna go get me a
let's see
drink.
here. Yeah. Okay. Wow. This still has more carbonation. It did not taste like it had that much of a difference in the carbonation. That's crazy, actually. See if I can hit these both at the same time. that's crazy. So, drink mate, I would probably stay away from it, to be honest. It's been 24 hours. Now is the moment of truth. Let's see if these gadgets have saved the fizz. I'm gonna try to always keep the gadget side on the right side. So all the cans, like I said, were left open in the fridge. Let's see if this can, I can tell, still has some pressure. Last time it like misted me. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of dump
Okay.
them.
Alright, I'm back. And I had to go use the restroom as well.
That doesn't look like there's much of a difference. This one definitely looks like it has a little bit more, but it ain't much. Let me just taste them. Yeah, that has absolutely zero. It ain't much. Yes, like you can see, if I had to put like a percentage on it, I would say this is 0. This probably has like 5% of the original fizz. Like, it ain't much. It tastes a little bit better. If that makes any sense at all. There's no carbonation hardly at all, but it tastes a little fresher. This one just tastes like flat and gross. But as far as keeping the carbonation, no, not even close. So I am assuming that the watermelon probably gonna be about the same story. That one had some pressure behind it. That blew the top of the thing out. Maybe where this one had so much pressure.
Damn.
Maybe we'll get a different result. No. It looks about the same. Yeah, flat, nothing. Probably the same as the Coke. Probably 5% of the original fizz. Yeah. Not much. There's a tiny bit, but not much. It is not looking good for these gadgets. Now, here's where things get interesting. Once we move on to the bottles. I've never tested this, but in my mind, if you put a cap on this bottle, the carbonation should be just like it was whenever it was new. So this should be effectively the same thing. They have almost identical amounts of pressure. This one has a little bit more pressure.
Interesting.
I mean, that sounds promising. Not as much. Is it just me, or does this one look like it has less carbonation?
No, they look identical.
No, that tastes pretty good. It tastes fresh. The carbonation tastes fine. This one definitely has less carbonation. It's not by much. Yeah, I think this one has probably maybe 10% less. It's very slight, but I think it is less. Let's just dump these out. Oh. That would kind of suggest differently. I mean, maybe my taste buds are just kind of out of whack. It definitely looks like
Yeah,
this has
because
more
Discord
carbonation.
is vodka.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just
Discord
leave
is a
that up to you to
vodka.
decide. Now, on to the seltzer water. This one, I think I know what the results are going to be. Because this bottle, oh, you can hear it like leaking. This one is obviously very, oh, wait a minute. I'm supposed to have this over here. So this, you can really, I don't know. I feel like the outcome's not going to be very good for this. Notice there was no like. Psst. Yeah.
None. The other one had none.
Yeah, I feel like that's about what you would expect. Maybe we'll pour them a little bit slower. Obviously, way more carbonation on this side. Yeah. Man, this side almost tastes like flat water.
Okay, let me see what you're talking about. You sent it to me. Hold on.
Yeah, there's almost nothing. Yeah, I don't know. Where this thing said that it'll like keep it fresher for longer, absolutely not. No shot. Now our final one. I feel like this is gonna be a very similar result to maybe the bottle. And I'm curious if this one has more carbonation, kind of like the bottle looked like it did, because it definitely has more pressure. Oh, that actually wasn't that much. That didn't really seem like any more than just a regular bottle cap. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna taste these first. That actually seems significantly more flat than like even the smaller bottle.
True. Alright, I watched it. Yeah, that's exactly why you don't do that. Yep.
Wow, both of those seem flat actually.
Because then stuff like that happens. Yep.
Let's see, can I do this without?
Not a good
spraying?
idea. Nope. Not a good idea.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. I think they're identical. Because this one is a little bit higher, but I think I was pouring a little bit slower on this one. I guess we'll see once the fizz settles. Yeah, it looks like there is a little bit more liquid over here, but not a whole lot different though.
Hey Mirage, hello. I'm doing
Almost
great.
I mean, it's
Thank
not
you
really
for
hard.
asking.
It
I
makes
hope
sense
you're
they would be
doing equally
identical
as well.
because they're essentially the same thing.
I'm
with just
doing
a cap.
very lovely
Maybe
today.
it's my brain just messing with me.
I can
'Cause I feel
finally
like there's a
stream
difference in taste. I feel like
this
this one
time,
tastes a little bit
no
different.
stress at all.
But I can't put my finger
Nothing,
on it.
no brothers, no mom, no nothing.
To make bubbles. Let's try to go super slow. See what kind of.
This angel is very happy and is going to be able to stream at full capacity. Thank you.
I mean, that's about as identical as it gets, I think. Alright, well, so it looks like this gadget doesn't really do much more than just the cap. Seems like the cap is. Alright, guys.
This is a video
today
I'd like to
we're going to be
watch.
testing 5 random camping items from Amazon. First item is going to be this thing. This is supposed to be a way that you can make toast while camping. It's some type of plate. We got some tongs. So the first rule of tongs, gotta clack them, make sure they work. These ones work. So this thing is essentially, as far as I understand, like a hot plate. How do you, what's going on here? I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. Oh, wait a minute. I think I understand. Okay. So it's essentially like a hot plate that you put over your
So
stove.
true.
Then you put slices of bread here.
So true.
It's
Amazon is
supposed
like
to
that
toast them.
sometimes.
I have a little
So
camping
true.
stove here. Let's get this bad boy going. I don't know how hot we're supposed to get this. Should be this easy. Just put this on here. One of these two things is not even. Anyway, that's not that big of a deal. There's a lot of heat coming through here. So we got our bread. I hope this works good, because this would be actually pretty cool. So we should just be able to put our bread right here. And we should be making toast. Let's turn it up a little bit. Get some speed toast. The bottom of the plate is getting red hot. There's tons of heat coming out of the top, but the bread does not seem like it's getting toasted at all. This is actually pretty strange. There's none of this. Yeah, it's not getting toasted at all. This must just take some time, because I had high expectations for this. Oh, it looks like we're starting to get toasted a little bit. This thing puts up a lot of heat, I can tell you that. I'm gonna start sweating here in a minute. I mean, it's like this whole area feels like a giant heater. This would probably actually be pretty good if it was like snowing or something. Nothing is really happening. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. This one's kind of getting toasted a little bit. Some of these other ones are not. Like this one's only gotten half toasted, while this one has gotten pretty toasted and even burnt on the bottom. Actually, very burnt on the bottom. Actually, let's flip this one over. This one, same deal. One half, not toasted at all. That half, pretty toasted. And these tongs aren't really all that necessary. This piece
Not gonna lie, me
has not
hearing
been
that
toasted
rushing
hardly at all.
fire from that
And this
camping
piece is
stove
still
is
half
making me a little
It's kind of
sleepy.
weird how there's so many
It
inconsistencies.
sounds so relaxing. It reminds
like
me
the
of
burner
camping.
is dead center.
It reminds me of camping.
This one's still like almost nothing. Almost no toast whatsoever. Well, you got this one over here, whose the bottom is completely charcoaled. That side's done. And this side arguably is done. Turn this way. This is so weird to me. Especially, like this one is just now getting like halfway toasted on one side.
Camper. I get
Bottom's
it.
not burnt. Nothing. This one
Oh
is.
no, that guy's camping spawn.
The bottom is starting to get burnt. This one's actually probably pretty alright.
But no, for
I'm
real,
good.
I like
I'd call that done.
I like
this
going
one
camping. Camping
starting
is
to burn
fun.
all of a sudden. Why is this piece of bread taking so long? Do we need to move it? Move slots or something? Give this one the crunch test.
It really is. Especially making a campfire and stuff. That stuff is actually pretty fun.
I mean, that's toast. That is definitely some good toast. Oh,
But
this
making
one's
a
done.
fire without
Oh,
a lighter
fine.
is not fun.
So I gotta flip it over here. I think you're going to lose a lot of efficiency with this, because every time you take, like, especially when the toast doesn't cook evenly, and some pieces are getting burnt like charcoal, and other pieces are barely getting toasted at all. But when they're all on here, it kind of keeps the heat in. But now, if you only have two slices, all the heat has all the space to the top and has all this way to escape. I don't think it's gonna cook as fast. This one, we can call that done.
Oh, me
This
too.
one,
I really,
Just
really
put this
love
here, maybe?
fireplaces.
maybe the top is
I like
speed
putting
toast.
fireplace sounds on my Google Home, by the way. That's
That's
mounted
like
on my
kinda
wall.
done.
I like telling
Move
it to
that out of the
play
way, 'cause that is
some
getting
fireplace
very
crackling
hot.
sounds,
So here's
and
what we
it's
ended up
really
with.
calming.
This
It
one
actually helps me go to sleep really
was
nice
done
some
first.
nights.
Or no, that one was done first. That one was done second, third, and fourth.
But here
had,
recently,
like,
I've
just
just
a
been going
very
classic,
Inconsistent
no
toast.
lights, no
They're all
TV,
more done
nothing,
on the
just
bottom
pitch black,
than they are
trying
on
to
top,
sleep.
which is to be expected. I mean,
it's
the
really
bottom
nice,
is closest to
actually.
the flame. It confuses me how something like
But it would
this
be even better if there was a
can
fireplace.
be charcoal on the bottom, and then a piece like this can take like 4 times as long, never get burnt, and barely even get as toasty. But other than that, I mean, the thing does make toast. So if you were camping, or if you were like surviving or backpacking or something, you wanted a way to make toast. If you got this, you could make toast. I guess it just depends how picky you are on if you would like it or not. Because I know some people would
But yeah,
look
the
at something like
burnt
this
stuff really is calming, indeed.
and say that this is completely burnt and it's bad. And some people only want toast that's like, say like this, that's just the slightest bit brown, and anything more than that is burnt. So I guess it would just depend how picky you are. But it does do its job. Alright guys, so before we go any farther, this video is sponsored by Story Short Connection and keeps
You know what?
safe
You know what's actually kind of funny?
from people trying to steal
I actually have this. I actually have PIA.
your identity, your credit card, 3% off. And then you just kind of fold this out. Small. Let's see. I think I paid like $7. This item is in this little. It's in this little tiny box. This is tiny, and it was also cheap. I think I paid like $7 for this, maybe. It is supposed to be a miniature little gas stove, kind of like the one we just used to make toast, but very small. Let's see. Okay. That is tiny. That is so tiny. And then you just kind of fold this out, and then you just have a little place to put your pot. We have a little gas canister here. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to see how long it takes to boil a pot of water. Let's go ahead and get this going. Oh, okay. So there's not much in between. It's pretty much on or it's off. Okay, let's keep that thing down right there. Put it on here. All right, I'm gonna start a timer. All right.
I'm surprised that little thing is able to hold that pot without falling on. I'm surprised. And me looking at that thing is kind of stressing me out. Like, it's gonna fall, it's gonna fall. But it's not falling.
Alright, we just hit 15 minutes. We are pretty much at a rolling boil. We are at it bounces between 210 and 212 degrees. Okay. Turn that loud thing off. Jeez. So pretty much right at 15 minutes, we are boiling. Like I said, we are bouncing between, well, now we're kind of dropping down a little bit. But we were going between 210 to 212. So 15 minutes for this little thing to boil a whole pot of water. I don't think that's bad at all, to be honest. Especially for how small this is. Feels like we still got quite a bit of fuel in there. I felt like we were going to run out of fuel because it was getting kind of sputtering a little bit there towards the end. I mean, what else is there to say? I think it's fair to mention that if you were to take this camping or backpacking or something, you're not going to have a pot this big. I guess maybe you could, but you're not going to have a stove this size and then have a pot this size. It just wouldn't make sense. You're probably going to have one of those tiny little cup pot type things that would probably heat up in just 2 to 3 minutes or so. I think this thing would be more than adequate enough for camping, backpacking, whatever. And it actually did really good. So I kind of like it. All right, our next product is a fire starter, and it is Blackbeard Fire Starter. This is something, I've got so many requests to do this, and it's supposed to be, I think, just your typical,
This angel is very
waterproof,
happy.
windproof,
Very, very
blah, blah,
happy.
blah, everything proof
Very
fire
happy.
starter that you can
Yes,
get
very
wet
happy.
and do all that stuff
Yes.
with. And I think it's supposed to be some type of like rope or something. Yeah, it's rope. I don't know, charcoal rope. It's supposed to be waterproof. Yeah, let's just put the whole thing in there. Okay, it's in water. And it doesn't light. Imagine that. Maybe it will after it dries. This isn't looking good. Is there some type of secret to it? Are you supposed to like fan it out or something maybe? Maybe try this little piece down here. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Maybe the rest of it will catch on fire. Oh, okay. So maybe that's the secret. So, get it wet. Maybe you just gotta break up the little fibers. And then it'll work. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's on fire, but that's not very impressive. Especially considering you have to hold the lighter on it. And if you were able to hold a lighter on this to get it lighted, or to get it lit, you wouldn't need this because you have a lighter. I don't think in a million years, just like a spark would catch this stuff on fire.
It wouldn't.
Because if an active flame
You kind of
doesn't even catch
pinched
it on
that
fire,
too
the only
much
thing
to
it's
the
going to
point
catch
that it's literally dripping wet.
is these little tiny pieces. Eventually, after the water gets out, maybe I need to look this stuff up. Because maybe I'm a little bit out of line here, but I thought this stuff was supposed to be waterproof. Found a video, and apparently what you're supposed to do is cut off a piece of it, and then like fluff it up, and then it's supposed to work. So, which is essentially kind of what I was doing, but I guess cutting off a piece is gonna kind of change it up a little bit. We get it wet. And here's another thing. In the video, they also dip it in the water with the plastic on. That doesn't really show anything to me. Let's cut some of this off. I don't think the sword is as sharp as I thought it was. It must have got dull since I sharpened it. Alright, so we've cut off some pieces just to kind of fluff it around. There we go. Put it into a little ball.
Also, that's kind of disrespectful to his sword, by the way.
Why doesn't my lighter
Why
work?
are you using it to
Okay,
cut?
I have this lighter.
Why
but I
are
feel
you
like this is
using it
kinda
to cut
cheating.
small things?
I mean, this is a torch lighter, and that's still not lighting.
Indeed.
All right.
Very disrespectful. But yeah, very
Still not
disrespectful.
light.
Don't do that to a katana or a sword in general. Don't do that. Use it the way it's supposed to.
Still not lighting. This is not looking good at all. This is the greatest fire starter I've ever seen.
Wow, even a blowtorch can't even start it on fire.
Let's just forget about the water. Let's try it dry. This little portion back here should be dry. This does appear to be dry. So let's break this up. There we go. Broke it all up into all these little fibers. See if maybe my lighter will work now. Okay, when it's dry, it works great. I'm gonna give it one more chance. I noticed that whenever I was trying to fluff it up, whenever it's wet, it doesn't quite break up and fluff up as well. I'm going to like pre-fluff it and then get it wet. And we'll see what that does. That's pre-fluffed. That's actually really fluffy, really nice. That wet? All right, that's probably worst case scenario. And yet again, it is
Nope.
not.
Doesn't even light. That product is terrible. Who would use that to...
Oh, we got a little flame. So this is kind of working. It's just
Not really.
not
It's just not
technically
strong.
working because if
It's
it's
not
if
a
it's
good
wet,
product, that's for
and you
sure.
try to fluff it up, it's not going to fluff up that good.
If this angel...
I mean, even with the blowtorch, it wouldn't light. And this is just...
If this angel would have went
barely
camping,
staying
I would have
lit.
not brought that.
Yeah, I just don't think
I'll just
there's
bring a
any
normal
way
lighter
we're gonna-
wood, you're done.
Okay, I mean, that works. I'm going to say this stuff is... It's not, like, trash,
But yeah,
I wouldn't
definitely
say.
very
And the
disrespectful.
only reason I wouldn't say that's
Especially
trash
when
is
I
because...
have a katana too, you know.
If you leave it
I
in
can
the
just
plastic,
summon it, and
technically
do
you're
I
gonna
do
be
anything
fine,
like that
and
with
as
my
long as you,
katana? No,
like,
I
cut a
don't.
piece off of it
I use it to
and
defend
don't
the people
separate
of
the
Earth.
plastic, then you're going to be fine.
That's what I do.
It does
I
work
use it
good
to
when
defend
it's
the people
dry.
of Earth.
In the
That's what I
commercials,
do.
they show dipping in water and then it working.
That's what I do. I use it to defend the people of the Earth. Not cut stupid stuff like that.
that's not the case.
No.
I feel like that's just a flat out lie. Because it's, I mean, even with a blowtorch, you can't get it to light. Just barely. And that's with a blowtorch. And that's pre-fluffed. So coming out of the thing, I mean, it's impossible. I would look elsewhere for your fire starting needs, honestly. Next product. This one's going to be super fast. Because I don't even remember ordering this. And I don't remember, like, even what I had in... what was even going through my head when I ordered this. Because there's not really much I can do.
You should
It's a
show me a
collapsible
picture of
bucket.
it.
And there's only one thing that I can really test with a collapsible bucket. I mean, there it is. It does collapse. It's not the smoothest to kind of get back, but it's not bad. It's real thin. I imagine it would work great as a bucket. There's only one test we can do. It does in fact hold water, and you can use it for a bucket things. Oh, there we go. We can pour the water back. So that's the collapsible bucket test. The only negative I have to say about this bucket, because I think it would be good for anything really, but the one negative that I have is if I have a bucket, it's always nice to be able to flip a bucket over
Don't call me.
and be able to use it as a seat.
Yes.
And with this one, you can't do that because it just collapses. So that's kind of a negative. But if you're looking for a bucket that can fit in tight spaces, this is the one.
Hello, Keel.
All right, next
Welcome
up
back.
we have this
Welcome
Coher
back.
saw, foldable saw. This saw was, the reason I wanted to test this was, I think it was $7 or something? Between $7 and $10. It was on the cheap side, and I just was like, there's no way this thing is really going to be worth that much. And if you'll notice, instead of like a 2x4 or something, I have an actual, what used to be a tree branch, which is what you would be cutting with a saw like this.
Yes.
So this thing is
It's not going to work, though.
exactly 2 inches thick. So I feel
It's
like
not
that's a
going to
pretty
work, though. It's too
standard
weak,
tree
it's
branch
plasticky,
thickness.
and it's
So
not
this
that
should give us a
sharp.
really good idea. Very, very flimsy. I'm sure you can hear that wobble. Very much what you would expect. Oh, and that safety does not inspire much confidence. That safety actually has me worried. Let's see if we can cut through this. Oh, okay. What is this? Wait a minute. Oh. It has two. I thought I broke it. So it has two locking positions. I guess level and then that way. But this thing will bend all the way up to here. Okay. I thought I broke it.
Yeah.
I guess we're good. Oh. Oh, you know what? I bet I hit my hand on it. And that's probably what changed. Come on. Okay. I mean, it worked. And that didn't... I don't know
Yeah,
how long
it's
that
not
took, but
that
it wasn't
sharp.
very
You
long.
need a better,
It was able to shoot
knife
through that,
for that.
Very easily. It
Yeah,
works.
yeah,
But I'm
very
hesitant
hillbilly-esque.
to,
very,
like, I
not
don't think
traditional.
I'd recommend this
just
to anybody.
very rough.
'Cause
This
even
technique
after
is
that
not
one,
good.
sawing one little
You are right about that.
little
So
branch,
true.
it's significantly looser than it was to start with. And then with the lock, let me just show you up close. So the lock, you can see, very wobbly. The whole blade is wobbly. The blade can easily go all the way back and can easily break the lock. The whole locking mechanism is not very sturdy at all. So this thing is just, I feel like this is just a sliced open arm just waiting to happen. So now I want to do something with this saw that is pretty stupid, which is pretty on par with everything else that I do. I want to test the safety. So I'm going to have this glove on. I'm going to put this towel over my hand. And what I want to do is hit
I see. It's one of those multi-tool.
the back of the
It's
blade
one of those
and see how much
It's
force
one of
it's
those.
going to take
It's one of those
for the safety to
multi-tool
fail, and see if
plastic
it'll
like
like close.
oh,
on
it's
my
one of
hand.
those
I have a
multi-tool
feeling it probably won't be much.
knives. That's cool.
So let's kind of be easy.
Yes, that
Oh,
is indeed.
That wasn't bad.
That is
With
indeed.
every single hit, it gets so wobbly,
Not
and I'm not even
multi-tool,
hitting that.
but an all-in-one type thing. Oh,
the blade is
wait,
literally
I
about
get
to
it.
fall
Never
out.
mind. Sorry, I thought it was like the way you said it. I thought it was a multi-tool kind of knife. No, you're just saying what all it can cut is what you're trying
Okay,
to say,
I'm impressed it's held off this long.
and what all
Let's
it
hit-
can
let's hit
break
it
and
hard.
shit. I get it.
Oh, all right. Oh. Oh, it didn't fail. It was starting to. Oh, there we go. For some reason, it didn't, like, snap back and hit my hand. So that was not a lot of hits. Well, that completely broke out the handle and everything. That was not a lot of hits to make the safety completely fail. I honestly feel like that would break maybe after 20 or 30 like cuts or something, just as I suspected. Cheap saw, pretty pathetic. All right, our last product is kind of a well, not kind of. It is a comparison.
Yeah,
This
seriously
is
though.
an
Yeah, what did he
emergency-
expect?
Emergency bivvy.
Yeah, but yeah, what did
which
he
I've
fucking
opened
expect
these
with a
100 times on
with a
this channel.
cheap
This
polluted the earth,
is the same thing.
waste of
Except
money,
for this one is
cheap?
supposed to be like some
Possibly
super duper
imported from
ultra
China.
best thing ever, blah blah blah. This one was $10. This one was $25.
Not imported, but made from-
And I honestly
but-
just want to see
but
what the
made in
difference is
China.
and see if because this one
budget
this
tool.
one claims it's like tear proof and thicker
True.
and better and all this type of stuff. And this one also says that
Indeed.
it's like tear proof.
Hey, Hibacha,
and
hello.
Blah, blah, blah. I honestly just want to see what you're getting for more than double the price. Honestly, let's open this
I
one
hope
first.
you're doing good today. Thanks for joining.
This one, you get a little bag. You do. You get a little bag in this one. These look like they're gonna be the same thing, honestly. You get a little whistle on this one. This one doesn't have a whistle. More than double the price, and you can't even put a whistle on there. This is your classic. Yeah, this is your classic like baked potato looking thing that you climb into. Emergency bivvy. Now let's see what's in this one. I swear, if I open this thing and it's the exact same color and it looks the exact same, oh, it's green. Okay, so it's not the same color, which honestly is probably kind of a bad thing because if you were to use this in like a survival situation, wouldn't you want it to be orange so that you can be seen, not green where you're gonna blend in? Let's see here. Let's see what the difference is. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was about to say, I opened this side right here, and I thought that this was just going to unfold into a regular blanket and not even be a sleeping bag like this one, whenever this thing is advertised as a sleeping bag. But it doesn't. It is, in fact, a sleeping bag. The only difference that I can see is the color, for one. Arguably, green is going to be way worse than orange, depending, I guess, on your situation
Yeah,
and
indeed.
if you're trying to be seen or not be seen. And this one has a little lip at the top. And this one doesn't have a lip, but it's a sleeping bag. I feel like they have the same kind of tape. They feel the thickness feels exactly the same. Like no question about it. They feel the exact same. The tapes look the same roughly. They're just different colors. Let me. Oh wow, I can tear a hole in that really easy. Oh, can tear a hole in that real easy. Although this one did feel a little bit easier to tear a hole into. Let's see. Okay, there is something different going on here. Because I can tear a hole in it pretty easy,
So
but it
true.
stretches more.
You
than this
are
one.
indeed a blade collector.
This one kind of
A very
Actually,
cool
you know
one
what?
indeed.
Maybe I just made that up.
And a cute one.
Cause that. No, never mind.
Yeah, Oni-chan's super cute.
That's the exact same. Maybe one's warmer than the other.
Oni-chan. Oni-chan.
Ugh. I'm gonna stand here with this thing on for a minute or two. I'm gonna try to get a gauge of the warmth, and then I'll compare it to the other one. Because this thing actually feels pretty toasty. Like I feel like if I stand in here for more than like probably 10 minutes, I'm gonna start sweating. Okay, I can feel the outside of my skin like almost getting like wet, like I'm about to start sweating almost. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's try the other one. I can tell you one thing. This one right here smells weird inside. Way worse than the orange one. The orange one actually smells like halfway decent. This one kind of stinks.
Sure, I would love to
as I
see
stand
that.
here,
Thank you.
nothing feels any different. They literally just feel the exact same. I'm getting the same feeling with this one as I was the other one. Did you see how easy that ripped? For being super duper anti-tear, double the price. You wouldn't think it would rip this easy. One spot that doesn't rip easy. The tape. Conclusion to that. Let's see, what brand is this? This says, "Don't die in the woods." I say that that is a scam. You should not be paying more than double the price for that. If you're interested in one,
You made your whole damn
I would
camera
go
shake.
with just the classic
From like the force
orange
you had
one.
behind that, you threw
It does
it.
all the same stuff, half the price, and it works great. So, that is all. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
And I think I'm gonna end the stream here because I'm getting very, very eepy. I'm getting very, very eepy. I think this was a nice, cute and cuddly and very small and comfy stream to come back on. And I'm gonna be working very hard and doing my best for all of my feathers. Yes. Yeah, I will. Thank you so much, friend. And thank you for dropping by. Thank you all so much for coming by. And I really did enjoy coming back. And I'm glad I can be able to stream again, stress-free, and be able to do whatever I want and be comfortable in my own little angel self. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all so much for dropping by, and I will see y'all tomorrow around 9:30 a.m. EST, and we are going to be playing probably a game. I'll see what I'll feel up to playing tomorrow. Maybe Minecraft, who knows? Maybe Minecraft, Genshin, I'm not sure yet. Anyway, thank y'all so much for dropping by, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.